Obviously, you have not been watching my videos, and I can tell that you're either a troll or a person who only saw a few seconds of it. Because if you watch most of my videos, my big issue and the big gripe with Colombian society, not just me, is something called feminicide, where you take the life of a woman, abuse, when people fly down thousands of miles to be with little children. It has nothing to do with me controlling or me wanting to control what two adults do. You want to sit here and you want to accuse me of being a feminist. Guess what? It was the same feminists who gave the adult services workers that you go down there looking for the ability to work under a protected status. Yes, my friends, the same feminists that you hate, that you run away from, these black women, these Latino women, these white women that you're running away from, supposedly from America, because they're too manly and they're too feminist. Guess what? It was the very same feminists that gave adult services workers the ability to work and to provide services for an exchange of their bodies. And I'm not talking about just women only. This is also for men the ability to be able to provide adult services in Colombia, and also transgender people. It is a part of a protected work under the Constitution of Colombia. And because you were called out by a woman, this has nothing to do with me. All I'm doing is just translating what the woman was saying to him, what the Colombian woman was saying about passport bros really being sex tourists. You got your feelings hurt because I called you out, because of your debauchery, because of your lack of morals, because of your lack of ethics. It is true, some women are not forced to, but it is true that other women are forced to because they are born in a third world country. And you guys know this, and you fly down there thousands of miles to be with a woman that you can control because you have greater economic power. Knowing very well that if a woman had the same economic power in Colombia or in South America, in these third world countries, they will not pay you any attention. So instead of accusing women of being the origin of your inability to find a mate, okay? Because you're not even finding a mate going down there just to be with a prostitute. That's because that's what you're doing. Let's be quite honest. Why don't you become the man that you want to be? Why don't you hit the gym? Why don't you go to school? Why don't you earn a degree? Why don't you earn a skill set? Why don't you learn how to be sociable? Why don't you go to church? Better yourself spiritually, mentally. Pick up a hobby. Learn a type of art. You don't do any of those things. So what you want to do is that you want to pick on us like the typical colonialists, because that's what you are. You're basically colonialists, thinking that you can mishandle our women, mistreat our children, mistreat our society because you have an American dollar. Whatever the Europeans did to you guys, you're trying to do to us. And guess what? This is not a white and a black thing. This is a world thing.